Hello. That was... that was weak. Hello. It is I, Rapid Flames. I'm not joined with anyone today. I don't have anything to show you. I just have... Fuck, how many battles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 games to go through today. I hope you all enjoy. This is for weeks 8 and 9, because I didn't want to do 2 videos. And week 9 has ended. The regular season of P2 has ended. Thank you all who played. I look forward to seeing you next season. No exact timeline for when that's going to come out. I would give it a little bit, because college is coming up and it's looking a little rough right now. So I'll let y'all know. I'll keep you in the loop. Let's get right into it. Boom. Let's get a little Burbank City theme going. I might go through these a little quick, but that's okay. Game number 1, starting in Ascendant, of course. KB versus Goose. Not a much awaited matchup, but the game did show to have a little bit of merit. Dark Pulse 37, most definitely Assault Vest Victini. Press Glaciate. Okay. I don't know what you're glaciating, but Victini's dead. Dancy comes in Terra Steel. Dancy against the Clodsire. This game is known to have a little bit of heat. Psyshock 41. Good damage. Toxic. If it Terra Steeled, you were a little boned, but Goose got it. Psyshock Reed goes into Greninja. Terra Steel's here. Hydro Pump. The Protean. 41. Diamond Storm kills. It's Dancy's now certified problem. Clodsire comes in. Custat Berry is eaten. Didn't matter. 44 on the Psyshock. Clodsire barely lives, and Dancy goes down to Toxic. Donphan's in. Gardevoir. Earthquake. Good switch from Goose. Getting the good chip on the Gardevoir there. Gardevoir forces in Ogerpon. I don't know. I would have just kept Donphan in, and you're sturdy. It's fine, but you take 85% on Ogerpon. Get knocked. Ceruledge, Shadow Sneak kills. Ceruledge kind of just cleans up here. Kyurem comes out. Shadow Sneak! As Dragon Dance comes up, not the move I would have pressed. Earth Power! DD Earth Power on the Swords Dance from Ceruledge, and Ceruledge Shadow Sneaks. You can see I had the question mark in the chat there. I'm guessing it's Scarf Terrakion. Quick attack. Some heat right there. Clodsire comes in. Donphan EQ kills. Go backs. DD up. How well do you take this? Stone Edge missed. Oh, you just DD again and you win. But no. Goose opts to lose to a potentially Scarf Iron Valiant. Unless, I don't know the Moonblast calc. Or CC. Could be CC. CC works as well. Moonblast kills Baxcalibur. I've heard rumors that that's a roll. Terrakion comes in, Terrakion dies. Goose had something going, but it all got thrown away. Our next game takes us Parmesan versus MC. MC's having an incredible season. Oh yeah, also, I think this, yeah, Goose is knocked out of playoffs. I don't know about KB at this point. Parm versus MC. Yeah, MC going into this game is like 7-0 plus like 85 gazillion. Turn 1, Scarf Earth Power kills. Very nice. Let's get the camera angle going. Freeze Dry does 33. That is the most Assault Vest Almamola. We get the Freeze. Oh, Parm most definitely went for Mirror Coat there. Jeez. That would have been a dead Labubu, so MC saved by RNG once again. It's Covert Cloak for that fake out. Very nice. In comes Bramblegast. Not sure what that's doing, but alright. Bramblegast goes down. MC is skilling all over the opponent. 54. And the Mirror Coat. Double Mirror Coat? Potentially. Bisharp comes in. Swords dances. Oh, this greedy fuck. Endeavor comes out. Are you gonna Sucker Punch? Of course. What terror do we have on this? You are Terra Poison. Tries to Sucker Punch again. Sub comes out. If only you Terra Poisoned and just hit it, because you are an Eviolite Bisharp. Weezing comes out. Ivy Cudgel is 55. Oh my god. Sludge Wave takes down Substitute. Very nice. Not looking very good for our protagonist MC, but that Ivy Cudgel is a max roll. Gets the min, turn 2. Again, MC saved by the RNG. You gotta hope this is like Scarf Landorus or something, but no. Triple Axle hits once, twice, and kills. And, Chansey lives one. Lives the CC. Seismic Toss comes out. Now Sandy Shocks. Let's get a little bit of cinema here. What does MC go for? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Bailed once again. You see, it did 17 turn 2, 16 turn 1, of course. And that's it. MC. With the Labubu clutch. Takes all of the luck. He is the anime protagonist. He takes all the luck and refuses to lose. Now MC's 8-0. And MC... Actually, I'm not even going to spoil that. You'll see it later. Goose versus Elster for another funny game. Love going over Elster games. Just it gets better and better. Mega Carnivore immediately Mega Evolves. U-turn, not Shadow Ball or anything. Hyper Voice, 63 to the Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini switches out into Magnezone. Magnezone takes 44. Maybe I have to draft Mega Carnivore. Flash Cannon, 31. I'm surprised it's not Mirror Coat Magnezone. Stealth Rock's out. Greninja comes in. M-Lade, 30% on the knockoff. Gets rid of the Scarf. Matters here, yeah. Tapu Fini comes out, permanently walls this Greninja. Dark Pulse, 16. The leftovers, it's not killing, but you are Sludge Wave. Damn, yeah, Greninja did get Sludge Wave. It's pretty cool. Pult's in, Pult kills. Whoa, is it banded? Maybe. Mega Scizor's in. Wigglytuff comes in on a Bitter Blade, 39. Do we see a Swords Dance? We do. Thunderwave, Stealth Rock. Yeah, that crit didn't matter in a lifetime. Dragapult, yep, Shadow Sneak him. Its favorite move. Disables the sneak, so you can't sneak Emily, I guess. Magnezone's in, you live whatever move. Discharge for only 44. Dude, Goose is killing it right now. Emlade's out. Do you switch? He does switch. Clodsire, sure. Doesn't matter for him. Poison Point? Poison Point?! Gets the poison off. I forgot to change abilities, says Goose, naturally. Goes into Gardevoir, and Elster switches? Okay. Sure, I guess. Bullet Punch. Weak Armor. There you go. That should be it. Bitter Blade kills. Shadow Sneak doesn't do enough. Oh, what was it? Oh, did he die to the poison? Is that what I just skipped through? Hilarious. And Goose picks up a win against Elster. Unbelievable stuff. Kefriel versus Nobody. This was the meme game. This was the long-awaited game. I guess these two are decent buddies at this point. The random team. I think nobody used ChatGPT for this team. Oh no, we got some heat. We got some bangers in this one. Weavile, Samurott Hisui lead. You're gonna see something interesting. A Fake Out did 26%. It's a shit ton of damage. Weavile switches out. Screaming Choice Band right now. Sacred Sword, the Life Orb. Hard switches into Thundurus for some unknown reason. Cecil's Edge does 87, takes this Goat Thundurus set down to 13. Lychee Berry is consumed, but it's Aqua Jet. No acrobatics for you, Kefriel. Annihilate comes in. Annihilate, Vacuum Wave. It's definitely Specs Vacuum Wave. Indeedee comes out. Volcarona takes the Dazzling Gleam very nicely. I would have just Expanding Force, but sure thing. U-turn. Okay. Pex is in. Pex hardwall Cinderace. Baneful Bunker gets the poison off on his end headbutt. Cool. Are you merciless? Is that what we're about to see? No. Hard switches in Altaria. U-turn. Glim. Garchomp. Ah. Yeah, it's a mega. Stealth Rocks are up. Agility. Agility return. 64. If only you were DD. Earthquake doesn't kill. Return. Takes it out. What's your answer? Is it Glamora? It is Glamora. Hard switch into Pex. Yeah, that's Merciless Pex. Oh my god, that's funny as shit, because it didn't get the Regenerator health. Sludge Wave gets to roll, kills. Very nice. Volcarona gets the Defog. It's U-turn, Defog, boots Volcarona. It gets Power Gemmed into oblivion. Specs annihilates back in with the Focus Blast. Takes down Cinderace. Spec comes in, Weavile. Are we going to see a Shadow Ball come out? Yes. 33. Will-O-Wisp. But you remember, this is banded. Knock off just one-shots. This is Nightmare Fuel. And DD comes out, and DD's not killing. Yeah. Why would it? Unless you were Specs, I don't think you're ever killing this thing. Now it's the GOAT Annihilate versus Glamora. Can watch this one through. It's a Shadow Ball. That is a stab Spec Shadow Ball from Annihilate. Dude, what's Annihilate's space special attack? 50. 50 base special attack. Wipes the floor. How many kills? 2? Almost 3, but it was the poison that took out Cinderace. Some funny stuff. Some good stuff. From Caffriel versus nobody. Angry Kid versus Cook. I think this game determines if Angry Kid makes playoffs. If I'm not mistaken. Lele lead into Iron Treads. Yo, press Focus Blast. Ooh, it's Cork Drive. Hard switch into Swampert. Ice Spinner, get rid of the terrain. Okay. Mantine, no. What are you earthquaking? You just flip out, man. So what if Iron Treads stays in, then you have, like, Melmetal and takes all the hits. You're fine. But we do see a Toxic Trade. Okay. Sure. Silvally, now that you flip? No. I guess he's not flip turn. Flame Charge from Silvally does a powerful 14% as Double Iron almost takes out Silvally. Another very strong Flame Charge. It's 14. Dirge comes in. Melmetal can't do anything. Hard switch in the floor, just missed the Will-O-Wisp, but very unfortunate. Treads comes back in. Toxic. Okay. Now Pert comes in. Stealth Rock. Nice. EQ. Yeah, look, 30. Like, what? He goes for another Toxic! Dude, stop. You can't say Angry Kid doesn't stick to his plan. EQ takes out Florges after an Ice Spinner. We got Melmetal coming in. Melmetal's just going to EQ this thing for like 50. Oh, 74. Jesus Christ. And hard switches. And the Moltres on the Ice Spinner. Gets the Berserk, but you're not faster than the Iron Treads. What are you doing, Angry? Are you Terra Ground? Is that what happened? No, you're Terra Flying. Okay. Fine. Lele comes in. Your Scarf Lele is now outspeeding. Just press Psychic, Psychic, Psychic. All over this team. Hydrapple comes in. Hard switch. Yeah. Melmetal. Okay. Do we see a Terra? No Terra. Energy Ball kills. Sneasler. Let's go back up. Terra. Grass. What? Yo, Gunk Shot this thing. Get rid of him. Swords Dance! On the Earth Power. Okay, so you live, yeah? Poison Jab? No, still Gunk Shot. Okay. Sure. You could have just gone Dirge and completely avoided sacking the Urshifu, but okay. Throat Chop! There's no more Torch Song. Very funny. This guy says, can't beat the Neasler. You're not slack off? No slack off on Skeledirge? No, you are. Okay. Lele comes in. No, if only you had a Scarf or Shifu for this. Psychic kills? Psychic kills. Okay. Toxic. It's just full stall. Thunderbolt picks up the KO, and Angry Kid makes it in the playoffs. Very nice. Our last Ascendant game is a heater, if you will. Coop versus Big Wick. Coop has had a rough season right from the beginning, right from drafting infamously. Damn, Surf one-shots. Infamously drafting Palafin. Round 1, pick 1, and then drafting Sun afterwards. Flamethrower does a whole lot of nothing to the thick fat Venusaur. In comes Milk, the Tinglu project. Sam, if you get it, you get it. Leech Seed, Ruination. Okay, get that chip. This Venusaur's yeah, 18% from the Leech Seed. Absurd. G-Drain, 22 to the Kartana. Okay. Hard switches. An Aerodactyl. Reads the Earth Power. Coops the Goat. DD. Oh, Stone Edge isn't killing. Terra Water. EQ. I don't know what you stayed in for. You have a Walking Wake. Kartana comes in, forces in Venusaur. Leaf Blade, that's not doing anything. 12. Wake comes in. Wake's not going to be able to do anything to this. Yo, there's a Girder! I didn't even realize the Girder. Leech Seed. Yeah, this Venusaur's being annoying as shit, as per usual. Oh my god. Raikou comes in. Terra Poison Raikou. Terra Blast. It's 27. It's Life Orb. Synthesis. Yep. How can Coop deal with Venusaur, bro? It's at 93. Bro, this thing is at full. After 15 turns. Sylveon is dragged in. Sylveon still gets the Leech Seed health. Hyper Voice kills. Kartana comes in. Kartana's gonna do some terrible things with Smart Strike. Girder, is it gonna wall? Knock on the Vaporeon, okay. Venusaur comes in, flip. Oh, Coop. Okay. Big Wick wasted the turn anyway. Kartana's in. Get the chip. Smart Strike, crit! Does 61. Earth Power doesn't kill. Girder's gonna take a lot of chip. Yep. Now you go Vaporeon, you flip out. Come on. You got this. Mach Punch, yep. Flip. Oh, right. He has a Volcano. I'm not paying attention. Toxic Miss. Steam Eruption. He also forgot. Unreal. Darkrai. Toxic. Yeah. Vaporeon takes whatever Darkrai wants to do. Dark Pulse. Oh my god. Not very well. And the flinch. Oh, that's unfortunate. You do kind of have to sack here. Yeah. Kartana comes in, Leaf Blade, he picks up the kill, but now you just go Venusaur and you win. No, you went Girder. Is this a mistake? Raikou? Is Raikou going to Calm Mind up? Yep. Girder, Ice Punch? Sure. No freeze. Terra Blast, kills. Okay. The Life Orb, Sylveon. I think Sylveon can live. Yeah, 77. Hyper Voice does. Ooh, it's at 32. Wait. Terra Blast with the Life Orb. He's down to 23. Venusaur is not living. Does Volcanion live one? I think Volcanion lives one. Oh, it's Thunderbolt. Absurd. Coop has the comeback of a lifetime. Somehow, some way. It all went wrong on the turn right here. This thing is +1. I think Venusaur is taking that every time. You can just synth off. There he goes Girder. His own terrible hubris takes himself down. R.I.P. Big Wick. I think we have some standings to look at. Let's check it out. Here is our top 8. Cutting off at Sky. Unfortunately, Coop doesn't make playoffs. Big Wick doesn't make playoffs. Elster, Goose, Loki, KB, who left the server after losing his last game, Elster, and Alaska. Very unfortunate from all of you seeing your season end like this, but it's okay. We have another season coming up. In playoffs, we can actually look. In playoffs, our matchups. MC versus Sky. We got Nobody versus Migsu. Kefriel versus Kiri. And Parmesan versus Angry Kid. Very exciting stuff. Our final pre-playoff MVP race sees Megalopony take home the dub. Very nice. Followed by Iron Bundle, Halucha, Bisharp. That's 2 of MC's Pokemon here. Rillaboom, Mega Mawile, Raikou, Mega Scizor, Samurai Hisui, and Torterra. Very interesting stuff here. Yeah, RIP, bro. I thought Elster would do a little better. 3 and 6 -7 is unfortunate. Loki didn't really perform as much as I thought he would, but that's okay. That's alright. We see MC 9-0 plus 34. Look at this team, bro. It's disgusting. He did not bring Pikachu or Raichu Alola to a single game. How unfortunate. Mythic time. We got Lols versus Blue Fusion. I just went through, I picked some of the closer games, some of the better looking ones. We got Hydrapple, Ogerpon Hearthflame lead. U-turn into Zapdos, no static. Slowking Galar, you have to Volt Switch. Gets a free Chili. Yeah, Slowbro. Chili out into Kyurem. Every time. No Darkrai, sure. No Dark Pulse switch in. 83. Flinch. Thunderwave connects. Ooh. Prim comes in. Okay, hard switch into Hydrapple. You're saving the Slowbro here with Regenerator. His Terra type didn't change, apparently. -1 special attack. Terra Blast. 18. This is the most Assault Vest Primarina I've ever seen. Bro, you gotta get out of there. Switch out. Yeah. Kartana comes in. Flip turn. Very nice from Lols. We see Torn T come in. Torn T forces in Zapdos. Icy Wind. Incredible stuff. Life Orb, Icy Wind at that. Volt Switch. No, he roosts. Oh. And this is the same Song and Dance, but now Kyurem gets to come in absolutely for free. No, Primarina comes in. Okay. Kartana, Moonblast, Resist 94. If only this was VGC and you can run AV Kartana. Icicle Crash is 38 to the Kyurem. We are in snow after all. Slowbro comes in. Does Slowbro come in? It's Roost. Are we seeing a Freeze Dry? No, we see Substitute. This Thunder Wave doesn't go off. Oh, Blue Fusion. I thought you were better than this. Dragon Dance. Sub DD Roost. Oh, but we have Psychic Noise. How much does this do? 24. Foul Play. Breaks a sub. Okay. He could have roosted. Foul Play would have killed. I think it would have killed. Probably. Do see another Psychic Noise. No Regenerator for you. Chilly Reception's out. Into Ogerpon. Ogerpon forces moves here. You do go Zapdos every time. Ivy Cudgel. Read. Crit. Does 61. Hard switches Hydrapple. You're not living. Yep, bye. Chenpao? Oh, Gallade is our savior today. Emlade. Subs. On the U-turn. This Torn comes in. Torn. It's Life Orb. It's gonna do whatever it wants. Bleak Wind kills. It looks like Blue Fusion cannot win this one. Unless we have a hero. Chenpao is in. Chenpao presses Icicle Crash. One-shots the Darkrai. Ogerpon, I don't think Ogerpon's living. Kiram? I don't think Kiram's living either, bud. In comes Slowking. Hard switches out, so you could have done this earlier and got the Chili off into Kiram, but that's okay, lols. Future Sight as Chen Pao comes back in. Do we Chili? No. You Future Sight. Fuck. Crunch crit? Don't think that mattered. Now you can switch out again and just Icicle Crash the rest. Absolutely incredible. I think, we got a hashtag ban Pow from lols. I think that, was kind of your own fault here. You do see that Slowking forces out Chen Pao. You could have chillied into Kiram and won the game from there. Actually, no, because you're sub DD. Fucking, maybe not the set for this week. From Kiram. Maybe not. But that's that. Blue Fusion picks up a very, very clean 6 kills with Chen Pao this game. And we move on. It's Kanto Yellow versus Hydro Lucario. 2 Australians in the draft league. We actually have a 3rd Australian. We have a New Zealander. These two threatened to do their battle in person, but it didn't happen. Zeraora lead. Double knock. One of them does a little bit more than the other. Sucker Punch on the Moltres coming in. Terra Fairy. We do see knock. Okay, just get rid of the boots. Sure. Terra Blast kills. I think I would have kept the Absol alive for this, but that's okay. Landorus comes in. Gets rocks up, dude. My favorite rocker. Chansey also gets up rocks. Drain Punch. Are we Covert Cloak? No. They're not Covert Cloak, pads. Chansey always comes in on the Landorus. Earth Power does 21. Yikes. Serena. This Teleport comes out, and Greninja comes in. Okay, I don't think U-turn's doing all that much. Yeah, 38. Maybe a Rapid Spin comes out from the Serena here. Yep. No more rocks. Chip is very nice for Landorus. Very nice for Serena too. Deoxys Speed comes in on Pex. T-Spikes comes up. Rip. Zeraora is not living whatever move. Zen Headbutt. Yep. Greninja comes out. This very much implies, heavily implies, that this is a Scarfed Greninja. This U-turn comes out again. Iron Hands is poisoned now. Moltres is in. And Hydro, not really making much progress this game. Oh, 26 from Terra Blast, but EQ only did 21. Yikes. Landorus comes in on the Roost. Chansey's starting to get chipped. It's not the most safe thing, as Nasty Plot comes out from Landorus. Earth Power does 47, but that Soft Boiled is not safe in the slightest. We do see another Nasty Plot as rocks are put back up. This is a problem we have here. Greninja comes in. This is previously established, most likely Scarf Greninja. Surf, 17. It is Protean, so you don't have to worry about the Battle Bond sweep. Iron Hands goes down. Serena back in. This is opening up the game just a little bit. Rapid Spin comes out. Yep, take the Rocky Helmet chip, but this does mean that your Audino will not be poisoned late game, which is very nice. And we see Synthesis. Synthesis. As the first Flame Body proc comes out. Defog the rocks away. Toxapex comes at Toxip. It is your only switch. Earth Power kills. Kanto Yellow's put in quite the predicament here. However, Mamoswine can threaten out the Landorus with Ice Shard. His Queenly Majesty is revealed. Icicle Crash kills anyway. I'm sure that meant a lot. Deoxys Speed. Deoxys Speed can kill Mamoswine. It's not as bulky as it may seem. Superpower. Very nice switch from Kanto Yellow. Gets the burn, too, on this primarily physical Deoxys Speed. No U-turn. His Ice Shard picks up the kill on Landorus. Saving the Audino for something. Who knows? Superpower again comes out. Hydro prefers not to make the reads. As Mamoswine comes back out. Knock. Okay, get rid of the Expert Belt. Sure. Superpower is 33. You are -1 and burnt, and now you're dead. Ken. Oh, you know what? This isn't even Mega no, this is just Terra. Terra Fairy, 46. The screens are set up. Maybe I'm misremembering this game. I'm not. Greninja comes in on the Draining Kiss. And somehow, someway, the GOAT, base Audino, Terra base Audino, is going to pick up an upset. Terra Fairy, Calm Mind, Reflect, Draining Kiss. That's all she wrote. Does this mean that Hydro is the better Australian? It is just one win. Who knows? Eric versus Rhino Shark. A little bit of an anticipated one here. We do see a Shinotic. Shinotic? Let's see what happens. Altaria lead into Shinotic. Shinotic almost forces Altaria out, but we do see a Toxic. Spore. It's the first move revealed from this monster. Altaria takes a sleep turn, gets Leech seeded for its effort. No Moonblast. Okay, oh, there it is. 30% to Comfey. That's a good chip. It's a good chip. What Terra do we have? Terra Fire. Okay. I feel like Victini kind of almost deals with this thing. Raikou is in. Raikou forces in Mega Altaria as I guess Eric doesn't want to take the Calm Mind Wars. Extrasensory is revealed. 26. Now this Raikou is poisoned. Raikou forced to switch out into Corviknight. Toxic Roost, I'm assuming one of the moves, yep, Flamethrower. Not last move, one of the moves, Flamethrower. Muckalola is here. Muck cannot get Toxic. Maybe Rhino Shark should have switched from Raikou to Alolan Muck on this Altaria. You do see first move Toxic that is primarily bulky Mega Altaria. Knockoff gets rid of the Rocky Helmet from Milotic. Gets the Poison Touch. Maybe, unfortunately. Could be Marvel Skill Milotic. Boosting the defense. Thundurus forces Raikou in. Thundurus Volt Switch. Very nice play from Eric. These pivot moves are broken. I always stand by that. You go from Altaria into my interesting play. So, I guess Eric was reading a switch into Muckalola. It does make sense, but Rhino Shark, big dick, discharges. He put his discharge all over the Milotic. Another read, potentially, is flip turn, does 19. Raikou is kept in. Extrasensory chips the Thundurus. Thundurus, with the Life Orb, I think it only gets 1 or 2 hits based off of HP here. Does nasty plot. Thunderbolt crit! Takes Muck down a bit. Takes it down to 5. Knockoff doesn't go off. Flip turn from Bundle. Maybe a Specs Bundle. Shinotic, the monster, is here. Gets a Spore off. Yeah, very nice. It is Toxic. That's not going to live too much longer here. Do you see the Seed? Although I don't... Yeah, you're at diminishing returns. Damn, Altaria wakes back up. The Gloog Missile. Down to 69 is Altaria. Zen Headbutt flinch? Oh my god. It writes itself. Comfey comes in. You're not taking this. 66. Press it again. Synthesis. Don't miss. 58. What a roll. Another Zen Headbutt. 66. Damn, 66 to 58 is insane. Eric says he's a gambling man. Yeah, unfortunate. You can't really do much there. Iron Bundle. I mean, you could have gone in the Bundle. Bundle takes one. Bundle takes one pretty nicely. Tusk is somehow your Corviknight answer. Okay, Temper Flare kills. Forgot it got that. Temper Flare is a hell of a move. I believe they also gave it to Gyarados. Oh my god. Headlong Rush just kills. Wow. Booster attack. What? Are you min-speed Victini? I mean, I guess. You're not really outspeeding much other than Great Tusk, so that... I guess. Strength Sap, the most fair and honest move in the game. Takes Tux to -1. Heals up Sinister all the way. Calm Mind. Oh, Strength Sap again. Sure. Go back up to full. A non-invested Mega Altaria. Shadow Ball kills. Iron Bundle's not killing this fucking thing. Yeah, crit? Might have. Mach Gotcha. Watch it heal back to full again. Oh, 87. Headlong Rush. We do see Shuckaberry, 53. Honestly, that's kind of like a 50-50. Is it Shucka or is it Chopple? Eric lost the, he lost it. And Terra Sinistra, the 10-point Terra Sinistra, the biggest mistake in this entire league, has pulled off another victory. Good job, Rhino Shark. Crook, the newcomer, versus Hydro. New Zealand versus Australia. It's always funny when you have these two kind of like odd area. Focus Blast, turn 1, and final get. Okay. I was gonna say, it's fun when you get these, the odd areas going against each other. Earthquake one-shot! Oh my god. Darmanitan comes in, Volcanion. Flare Blitz. It's 34. I've received a text message. 1 second. What have I come back to? There's a Terra Poison Volcanion here. Terra Fire Darmanitan. It took Hydro 9 weeks to put Terra Fire on the Darmanitan, make it a true wall breaker. Earth Power, Ice Beam, yep, doesn't kill. Gets the freeze! And it thawed! Turn 1! Unreal. Meowscarada's here, Meowscarada knock. Knocks off the Life Orb while we Scarf Darmanitan. I believe this is Scarf Meowscarada too. No. Donphan. Oh, the U-turn. Big chip, big chip, big chip. Finny's here. Finny Moonblast. Kills. Does Crook lose? Hydro secures playoffs with differential, I guess. Flower Trick. Yo. Epic. Diancie comes in. How much does Diancie take? Oh my god, another U-turn. This Hydro guy is crazy. Tapu Fini. Moonblast, 47, -1 special attack. Unfortunate, but the Calm Mind. Diamond Storm is 38. Surf knocks it down to 22. I think a Flare Blitz just kills this thing. I hope it's Scarf. I hope Meowscarada doesn't have Sucker Punch. Oh, Earthquake. Oh, and it's Scarf anyway. Oh wait, no, it's just Banded. Oh. Dude, the Scarf bluff got me. That's insane. That's crazy. Wow. Scarf bluff got me, dude. I watched the game after the fact and it got me. That's insane. Sean versus Lols. Oh, Ting Lu against Prim lead. Prim immediately Moonblast for 61. Stealth Rocks go up. Hard into Venusaur. I believe this is a Mega Venusaur? I think so. -1 special attack. Do we see the Mega Evolution? Yes. Slowking's in. Slowking is seeded. Sean planted his seed in Slowking Galar. Goldango's in. Darkrai, unless you're... What is it? What is it? What is the berry? Oh god. It's not Kasib berry. Oh, I forgot the berry name. Tinglu comes in. Dark Pulse is 12. Focus Miss? Okay. This is valuable chip. 43. Darkrai is deceptively bulky. Choppleberry? Oh, it doesn't live. Maybe an Expert Belt Darkrai. Is it Specs? No, it's not Specs. Probably Expert Belt. Heavy Duty Boots? Oh god. Got another text. Hold on. We are so back. Employment issue. I suffer from employment. Roaring Moon is in. Primarina comes in. Roaring Moon is forced out. Venusaur. Flip turn. Very nice. Into Torn. Deancey comes in. There's an ant crawling up my wall. I don't like that. U-turn. 7. Slowking Galar comes in. Meteor Beam is Power Herb, Trick Room, Meteor Beam once again. 56. So Earth Power crit is 38. Primarina comes in. Venusaur, very cool. Scald. This is the permanent switch in. Honestly, until you... I mean, you can't even go Kyurem on this thing. You have to go Torn. Yeah. Deancey always comes in. Focus Blast. 39, you got a hit. Very nice. Hoopa. The problem is here. Terra Fairy. Trick Room's up. Just some room service. Hoopa. Shadow Ball kills Fortress straight up. I gotta draft this thing, dude. Terra regular Hoopa is insane. Shadow Ball does 24. Steals the Assault Vest. That's actually kind of sick. I do think you could have just pressed Psyshock on it, but sure. Torn dies to a Psyshock. Blizzard miss. Unfortunate. Terra Blast kills. And Sean picks up another victory. Career Door versus Pate. This has a... If I was giving out awards for this 2 weeks, this would have a set of the week. Flip turn, 9%. Into Landorus. Are you Power Herb Fly? Dragapult comes in. U-turn, 11. Very cool. Spectrier. Spectrier kind of just does whatever it wants here. Blastoise comes in. Maybe an assault. No, it's Mega Blastoise. 40. Recovers from the grassy terrain. It does Mega. There's the regular Blastoise that is almost definitely Assault Vest. Flip turn. Oh, Corridor is playing like a Chris. Ferrothorn comes in. Ferrothorn does whatever it wants. Heatran, sure. Knock. Scarf. Yuck. Is it Scarf Eruption? Blastoise comes in on the Flamethrower. 11. Rillaboom. Yep. Flip. Gorgeous. Lando T forces Chinchino out. Sludge Bomb. We have a special Lando T today. Tidy Up. On the U-turn. Okay. Ferrothorn is a good switch in for this. Terra Fire. Terra Blast. Akaberry. And it takes 65. Knock gets rid of the pads. Oh, so you were pads anyway. Okay. Sure. Terra Blast is 24. Yo, Chinchino is not that guy. Ferrothorn. Oh my god. The craziest sequence of all time. DD on the knock. Getting a Life Orb. Knocked off. Flamethrower kills. Oh my god. Spectre lives the D-darts. My goodness. Are you like Sash? Are you Sash defensive? Is that what we just saw? Rillaboom just glides all over the Spectrier. Very nice. Now it's time for the set. Blaziken is here. Blaziken, turn 1 Swords Dance. Folks, it looks a little doomed. CC crit! Didn't kill. Do you go in the Gliscor? You do go in the Gliscor. To my understanding, a 383 Gliscor, which is max HP, max defense, takes a +2 Flare Blitz. But we do see a Yachi Berry natural gift, Blaziken, to ensure the Gliscor kill will not take chip. CC kills, CC kills. Corridor picks up, honestly, probably a needed victory here. Let's take a look at standings. Yeah, Career Door needed that. He got 7th. Oh, RIP Silver Ruby, missing out on playoffs by 1 diff. Yikes. Oh, man. Alright. Iger at the top of the division. Damn, 7-2 plus 26? 7-2, 23, 7-2, 21? Oh my god, 6 and 317. What are these diffs, bro? Dude, let's look at playoffs. We got Iger versus Hydro. That's Hydro? That is Hydro. In quarterfinals, we have Kanto versus Career Door. I believe Kanto beat Career Door during the regular season. Rhino Shark versus Blue Fusion. And Eric versus Sean. Very exciting, Eric versus Sean here. Two good buddies. Yeah, rip. Silver Ruby didn't make it. Lexi, our replacement Crook. Lols, Godver, my goat, Godverdome. Manhattan, oh, that's Franco. Pate doesn't make it, and Gray at -25 is crazy. Oh my god. Our MVP race, pre-playoffs, we got Chen Pao pulling off heroics, 25 and 3. I believe that's our highest kill Pokemon in any division. It's the highest kills on a kill leader I've seen in a while. Followed up by Sinistcha at 15 and 2. Mega Aerodactyl, Terra Hoopa, Terra de Dunsparce, Bundle, Dio Speed, Victini, Mega Sceptiles up here for Career Door, and Mamo Swine. Both Diancies have 10 kills in 5 games. It's very interesting. Fraud Aura is up here, 9 and 3. Another fast guy, Mega Lopunny. Let's get on with the final division. We're in Apex. And here, again, if we were giving out rewards, Game of the Week, right here, we have Ben, who has had quite the unfortunate season, versus Order. Will Ben be the one to take out Order? Hurricanes immediately on the Colossal lead. Confuse? Hurt yourself. Oh my god. This is Terra Steel. I don't know what he pressed that for. Crook is in. This Earthquake hurts. Ferrothorn. Ooh, but rocks go up. Very nice. Taunt. Beautiful. Gardevoir, if he's Gyrable. Ooh, Power Whip still hurts. I'm guessing you're Mystical Fire. Are you going to give this thing Flash Fire? Gorgeous. Protect on the Gardevoir. I mean, I guess. Slow King takes a Rapid Spin. Sure. Future Sight on the Scrafty. Yep. Crook comes in, intimidating Mr. Scrafty. Knock gets rid of the Rocky Helmet. Dude, Rocky Helmet Crook is crazy work. Ben just realized something bad. It's very unfortunate. Rocks go back up. Rocks are very nice for Ben here. Chipping the Swellow, potentially. Volcarona is not Boots, I guess. Missed the Power Whip. And the Colossal is not taking too many turns left. EQ is a nice 32. In comes Torn. Misses the Hurricane. If only you drafted a good Pokemon. 66 from Gyro Ball. You hit this turn, of course. What comes in? Swellow. Swellow's outspeeding you. Slowking Galar comes in. Terra Normal. Boom Burst is 31. He got the correct set on Swellow, but it's also Return. And Sludge Bomb kills. It's very scary stuff. In comes Volcarona. Volcarona decides to just Fiery Dance. Doesn't want to take a Thunder Wave. Very nice, I agree. Torn is in. Scrafty's not taking this. Oh. Yo, it's looking good for Ben right now. Colossal's in. Do you just Focus Blast? No. It's Choice Specs, maybe. Mega Gardevoir goes down. Alamamola. Flip turns. Kills the Colossal. Oh, we couldn't have Terra Sealed. Right. Volcarona's in. Iron Valiant. If you're Scarf. Destiny Bond. On the U-turn. You got it right. Fortress comes in. Knock. 22 gets rid of the Assault Vest. Gyro Ball kills. And now it's all up to him. Fortress has taken Order the extra mile. Quiver Dance. Stone Edge Mist. That Stone Edge always kills. Fire Dance takes out Fortress. Alamamola is not enough. Quiver Danced again. Toxic. I think Torn was your play. I think if you went into Torn, you hit a Hurricane, you hit a Confusion, maybe. It's possible. But Ben loses to Order. Sad stuff. Oh my god, who's this guy? Dancing Roach? Gotta watch from the protagonist POV. Versus Chi for week 8. Good luck, have fun. I have Arcanine against Bellybolt lead. He sets up screens as I teleport out into Garchomp. Garchomp subs. I think I spec'd it so that he can't break it with Muddy Water or something. Do I just... Oh my god, I Swords Dance on the Finny. Earthquake, does 37. Moonblast comes out. I think I'm Yachi Berry. And I go for another Earthquake. Moonblast, 64. Now, I believe I'm SD sub Scale Shot Earthquake with a Yachi Berry. And the idea here is there's a play to be made. Because Chi can either go Latios or Gliscor here. And my Earthquake would do nothing. But if I Scale Shot, I don't do anything to Finny. I elect to decide. Going for the Earthquake is a safer option as Chi stays in. If Gliscor or Latios come in, I mean, if Gliscor comes in, I can chip it and then go into Rotom the next turn. If Latios comes in, I have Arcanine just for it. Psyshock does 44, however. This is a very, very, very strong Latios. Flip turn is 11. Brings down Mr. Hangman, the Arcanine. This thing is like made just for Incineroar. Unfortunately, he's carrying Iron Head. It does 56 and he flinches. Hard switch in the Rotom Wash. Gliscor is not going to take this very well. Goes into Belly Bolt. Hydro Pump, 40. The Electromorphosis? Gets the charge. Screen goes up. Goes into Latios. Am I Defog? I should be Defog. 9%. Flip turn, I'm definitely Defog. Oh, I'm not! What? Dude, he's better. In comes Scizor. I think... Scizor's fine, because I threaten Knock. Yeah, I guess. Knock kills. What do we got? Incin coming in. This is what I was saying. I guess I'm saving Garchomp for Chip later. Maybe I'm Rocky Helmet, I just don't know. Who knows? Ice Beam comes out. Doesn't kill the Max Spit F Arcanine as Rotom comes in. Rotom takes a Psyshock 42. So I Pain Split it. Not bad. Getting good chip on Latios. Mystical Fire takes me down to 66. I Volt Switch right out. Jugulus comes in. Jugulus has honestly been a fucking monster since I picked it up. Like, Ice Beam doesn't kill. Hurricane's just good chip. I hard switch? I guess. Okay. I guess I mean, it makes sense. I don't want to miss another. Or I don't want to miss one. Scizor comes in. Scizor CCs on the Gliscor switch in. Not good, not good. Man, quite the pickle here, but Rotom, the infinitesimal Pokemon here, never dies, never loses. Hydro Pump comes out, 90%. I remember I'm like defensive as shit, but with just enough speed to outspeed like a little bit of a crept Gliscor. I'm like 88 speed investment or something. Latios comes in. I Air Slash. I am Hurricane and Air Slash in case I don't want to miss. Incin comes in. I get my chip. 48. No flinch. Very unfortunate. Flare Blitz takes Incin down to 41. Here's what Garchomp is in for. Unfortunately, it is Rocky Helmet. Okay, I was not respecting a possible Ice Beam Finny. He's Scarf. That is a choice Scarf Incineroar. Just Flare Blitz my Garchomp. Incredible. Scizor, Bullet Punch will always kill. Gliscor comes in, takes it. Sure. Incin comes in. I think I just Bullet Punch here. Yep. He could have went to Lop, but if he goes Lop, I just CC on the turn, and it's, you know, it is what it is. So -1 here. Lop comes in. Lop goes for Fire Punch. It does way too much damage. I CC, get my chip. I guess... Okay, I know what she's saying. So, Chi brought this up to me in postgame, where if here he went Lop, took the chip, and then went back to Incineroar to make me -2. But, right, you're taking the Bullet Punch chip, then I'm -2, and I just CC the Lop. So, I mean, the game's pretty much sealed here. I CC, takes him down to 29, unless it's like Wish, I don't know, Rest, Sleep, Talk, Lop, Fire Punch, yep, into Facade, takes down the Spectrier, in comes Scizor, and Bullet Punch kills, netting me a victory. And now that I am 5-4, I am near guaranteed for playoffs, which is very nice. You guys haven't seen me in playoffs on the YouTube channel yet. It's incredible. Absolutely astounding stuff. Zodiac versus Chris. I'm gonna speed through this one. This is very unfortunate from Chris. Just what's been happening and the mindset. A little burnout after winning so much, I understand. I used to be good at the game. But, let's see how this game goes. U-turn on Jirachi. Goes into Nidoqueen. A U-turn from Tapu Koko. Moltres comes in. Do you read? No. Mid-ground play. Get rocks up. Very nice. Tries to get a read with Toxic. Chris does. And gets T-bolted for his troubles. This is a Terra. Yep, Terra Moltres, except we see an incredible roll. You went from 55 to 42. Oh, because you're in terrain. My bad. Taunt, so no Roost. Burn up again, 35 to the Dancey, that's crazy. Mega Dancey, Mystical Fire, picks up the kill. Koko comes in, picks up a kill on Dancey. Good stuff. Nidoqueen comes in, Koko can't do anything. In comes Kyurem. Stealth Rock goes up again. I think rocks are up permanently now. Jirachi comes in as substitute. Comes out from Kyurem. You see Earth Power. The Shuckaberry is eaten and it does 21%. And Encore comes out. I guess, yeah, so Sinistcha can take an Earth Power pretty well. Iron Crown. It is Booster Energy. Okay. Jirachi's in. Calm Mind. We do see Psychic Noise, so Jirachi cannot heal. Do we see another Encore? Yes. Switches out. I don't know how much I agree with that. I think you would have been... Oh, no, because he has Chenpao. Never mind. Iron Crown comes back in. Do we read it? No, we miss an Icicle Crash. Very unfortunate. From Zodiac, goes into Jirachi on the Focus Blast 26 with the Spit F drop. And the Focus Blast miss. I'm sure Chris knows all about missing the Focus Blast. Stays in when Sinistcha can just be switched in. Interesting. Yeah, Sinistcha comes in here. You're Encored. You have to switch. Sting doesn't want to take many hits. Calm Mind, yeah, especially not with that. But we do see Mirror Herb. Kyurem. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, well, Blastoise, yeah. Terra Blast. It's 43. Iron Crown comes in. Tachyon does all the work here, but we do see Psychic Noise. No healing, so it can't press Strength Sap or Machigacha. Okay, and Terra Blast isn't going to kill. Psychic Noise, you just press the move again. We do outspeed the Jirachi. Big crit. 2%. Chenpao comes in. You don't want to take a crunch on anything here. Koko, maybe a sack. Yep, crunch, you live. Interestingly. Defense drop. Nidoqueen and U-turn. Unfortunate. So you can't get up the terrain. I mean, I really do wish this was Boots Koko in this game. I think that's probably a better set than whenever Chris was running. Maybe in this exact scenario, but it is what it is. Greninja's here. Greninja Hydro Pump, that's going to do 20 max. Yeah, 18. This is an Assault Vest Blastoise. Chris takes his losses as he flip turns. Chenpao comes in. Chenpao is such a fucking monster. Hawlucha, unfortunately, has to be the switch to get the E-Terrain up. Crit, crunch with a defense drop is unfortunate. Nidoqueen comes in. Upper hand, trying to read the Ice Shard. I mean, you do know that it's banded, though, so I think you could have acroed that turn and then... maybe costed Chris a little win there. Sub on the Nido Queen, is it just Earth Powers? Maybe trying to predict a switch in the Chen Pao on the Psychic Noise, but Zodiac can just sack that for free. Chen Pao's in. Coco dies before it can set up the E-Terrain, unfortunately. This Greninja's in. If it's like a low kick or something, yeah. Dark Pulse, 22, gets the roll. Doesn't go right into Chen Pao. Goes into Sinistra. Dark Pulse. No flinch. Unfortunate. I think this is the end of Chris's season here. Says the GG. Dark Pulse, but it gets the flinch! He needs 2 more. Unfortunately. You guys are only getting Burbank City theme. Cry about it. Psychic Noise and Crunch. Colberberry. That's what the berry is called for Dark type. He's not Colberberry, and Chen Pao picks up a win. Zodiac is firmly in playoffs, and Chris has been eliminated. We got 3 games. Captain Crafter versus Project. Gouging Fire, Kamala lead. I bet you it's Sleep Talk, Last Resort. Breaking Swipe. -1 still does 47. It is banded, after all. Morning Sun. Cap elects to get more chip. Are we going to see another Breaking Swipe? Probably. Sylveon comes in, but Burning Bulwark. That's not going to work. Kamala is comatose. Heat Crash doesn't kill. That is a super duper choice spectacles Sylveon. Thunder Punch comes out from the Meowscarada. I need to take a drink. Very thirsty after an hour of yapping. Damn, Moth lived. It's kind of crazy. Torkoal comes in. Oh, Dazzling Gleam is not the play. Not the play. I think Sludge Wave would have done a little better. Fiery Dance is 63. Is Rapid Spin from the Torkoal. My goat! Picks up the kill on the Iron Moth. Flygon is in. Flygon Agilities. Agility? Lava Plume doesn't get the burn. Terra Normal Boom Burst. Oh, that makes sense. And Screamtail kind of just comes in for free. Yep, Proto, Spidef, Speed. Boom Burst, 64. Whoa. Oh, it's still Booster Energy, okay. Crit. Not needed. Meowscarada, Sucker Punch, does it kill? Wow. Okay. Tyranitar, Mega Tyranitar comes in. Walking Wake doesn't take this Dragon Tail, no. Sandy Shocks, maybe? Nope, Meowscarada. Are you hoping the Flower Trick kills? I know it doesn't. They only did 58, dude. Mega T-Tar is a monster, but it's Power Gem! Okay, I guess for a Gouging Fire set, sure. Somehow Project's back in the game. Jolteon, Sucker Punch does 43. Alluring Voice doesn't kill. Sandstorm takes out the Meowscarada. Sandy Shocks is in. Alluring Voice is 34. Earth Power doesn't kill. I think Komala takes one. I think it takes one. Oh. Oh, that sucks. I think Project is locked in for playoffs after this game, though, so... all good. Oh my god! It's me! You guys know what would happen. You knew I would show up in the video twice, come on. Versus Tay-IV. Got an interesting game ahead of us. We both prepped in like 5 minutes for this shit. It is what it is. Tay was already knocked out, I was already locked in. Arcanine lead, go Scizor. He Psychics, Melmetal's in, Knock. I get rid of whatever item. We do see a Power Herb, and I was looking in Showdown, I was like, what the fuck move does Melmetal get with Power Herb? Solar Beam. Solar Beam is the move. Thunder Wave comes out. Unfortunate that my Arcanine was paralyzed. Maybe I could have read that, but you see a Volt Switch crit doing 77. I wonder what item Rotom is. Jugulus is in versus Lele. Hard switch into Scizor every time. Cinderace is in. Good switch from Tay. I do have the Arcanine for this, which is cool. Pyro Ball, it's 15. Gunk Shot comes out. I don't Terra. I am Terra. No, I'm Terra Flying. Flare Blitz is good chip. Chansey comes in. If Tay just pressed Gunk Shot again, this thing was dead. Deader than dead. But I'm Morning Sun up. I Terra Flying. It doesn't hurt at this point. Sneasler does come in. If Sneasler sure as shit came in. Scizor on the Chansey. I kind of know what this Chansey set is, but it could be a surprise flamethrower. As Sneasler comes in, very obviously Fire Punch. Maybe I actually think I could have stayed in there. Actually, no, I'm at 60. Never mind, I couldn't have. My investment makes it so that I live a Fire Punch at, like, a later point in the game. Unfortunately, I am paralyzed, which means that I can't play the game. And he does miss the Gunk Shot, but Terra Blast would have killed, but sure. Fuck it. Garchomp's in. Garchomp doesn't take a CC too well. He does switch into Toedscruel. Toedscruel takes 34. Scizor comes in. I'm like, alright, if anyone's getting spored, it's Scizor. He has 8% with Knock. Goes into Lele on my Scizor. I think, oh, that's interesting. Alright. Just U-turn. 31. Sure. Spectrier comes in. I am Taunt Nasty Plot. He thought I had, like, Psyshock or something. I'm like, okay. Shadow Ball did 17. This is the most obvious AV Toedscruel of all time as Cinderace comes in. Cinderace switches into Chansey, and I miss the Hurricane. That would have two-shot. Look, 24. And I get the confusion. Does he hurt himself? No! Beautiful stuff. Scizor comes in, 78% at this point. He does hit himself this time, which is very nice. Dual Wing Beat, 19, 18. Hit yourself again. God, I love that. I barely pick up the KO. Sneasler comes in, and here I present to you the most gorgeous thing about Pokemon. That whenever you are down, you don't have to go into the obvious play. You can just land a crit. Jugulus comes in, but at this point, it is almost far too late, and I miss the Hurricane. Sucker Punch comes out. That's chip that I don't think matters, but, you know, we don't like missing our moves. I'm still a little salty about this, but I had to make sure you guys know, and I missed another. That chip also mattered significantly. Rotom Wash comes in. Toedscruel, I get it right. Crit maybe doesn't matter. I am Specs. Sneasler comes in. And now, he Swords Dances. And I miss again. And he CCs! So that means he's +2. And Spectre comes in. Maybe he misses the Gunk Shot. He doesn't have the Dark move. You know, I am Colbur. He misses the Gunk Shot. And I Shadow Ball for 59. I think, in my noggin, that I didn't run the calcs because I'm pissed, but Specs Hydro Pump would have knocked this guy down 40. And that Shadow Ball would have killed. And unless he's like Scarflay, I mean, if he's Scarflay, I think, actually no. No, if he's Scarflay, I think he just wins. Never mind. I'm still pissed. But going to Garchomp. I mean, then he has to press Moonblast, and I don't think Moonblast will kill Spectrier, but well, no, he doesn't. Never mind. I'm coping. I'm huffing on the copium. He doesn't miss the Gunk Shot. And that's the game. Tay says he's clicking Gunk. No GGs said we were in voice chat doing this game, and we did GG to each other, and everyone heard me scream. It was very fun stuff. Our final game takes us to Spite versus Project. Two Florida men. Nidoking, Walking Wake. Draco Meteor hits for 87. Stealth Rock comes up. Okay. A second Draco Meteor Kills the Nidoking. I love to see Nidoking drafted just get sacked. Turn 2. Bronzong on the Quaquaval. You see an Aqua Step that's 33. Yikes. I know this Bronzong set. It's very funny. Switching it in like that is not the play. You have a whole ass Screamtail dog. 53. Draco doesn't kill. Walking Wake, man. You gotta be safe till the end of the game with hazards up so you can do your job. In comes Screamtail. Thundurus comes in. Thundurus is, not taking any move. Light Screen comes out. Is 19 with Clay. Torkoal is in. Torkoal gets the Drought up. Alright. Discharge crit! Does 64. Rapid Spin. Get those rocks away. Sure thing. Spike could use this to his advantage, but doesn't. Discharge. Crit on the Screamtail. We're very lucky today as Baton Pass into the Torkoal. Okay. Sure thing. Now Gouging Fire's in. Discharge. 7%. No para. His DD is set up. Heat Crash kills. Okay. What now? Is the Farigiraf gonna live a hit? No. Mega Altaria. Mega Altaria takes this, but Iron Head is revealed. 72, and the flinch! Of course it flinched! Heat Crash, that's 28. This is looking very fucked for Spite right about now, but Farigiraf, the goat is in. It forces out a Gouging Fire. Terra Water Farigiraf. Hyper Voice does 46. Project, Hurricane, Baton Pass from Farigiraf. Darkrai's out. Darkrai is here to make a comeback. Dark Pulse, 50. You know, Sam gets the flinch in Ironhead, but Spite, absolutely not. Quaquaval endures. Hurricane, no confusion. Slack Quaquaval. Screamtail comes in. It's a Swords Dance. Aqua Step kills. Oh god. Does Bronzong take one? No. Gouging Fire. Burning Bulwark! Oh my god. What an incredible... Yo, play of the week? Farigiraf is in. Farigiraf only forces out the Gouging Fire. Cannot kill it. Oh, it does. What the fuck? Heat Crash, 35. Rocky Helmet, Hyper Voice. I skipped too far. Heat Crash is 30. Yo, is Farigiraf about to make a comeback? Wish goes out. Bronzong is here. Hyper Voice. 11? It's the Calm Mind. It is the setup, Bronzong, and that's that. Those are all the battles. Let's go back here. Take a look. Damn, it's late in the day. Standings. Holy shit, Order did it. 9-0 plus 33. Is that better than MC? No! MC had the better season! Plus 34. Incredible. Order pulls off the 9-0. We also have Zodiac up here, followed by Project, Calambrito, Archangel, Epics, myself, and Rap Yogurt. Chris does not make playoffs for the... Is this the first time in P2DL history that Chris doesn't make playoffs? Incredible stuff. Created, Spite, Tay-IV. Tay-IV was talking mad shit. Didn't make playoffs. Cap, Chi, Nano, the newcomer, and the very unfortunate season from Ben. 0-9, minus 29. Before we look at playoffs, MVP race, Gouging Fire picks up our kill leader pre-playoffs. Very nice. Hydrapple up here. Terra Hydrapple, the great fairy type. Volcarona, only in 3 games, picks up 13 kills and 0 deaths. Goldango, 13-2. My Mega Scizor at 12-3. I didn't know I was doing that good with Mega Scizor. Maybe this is a Mega Scizor team, not a Spectrier team. Terra Sinistra, the Shart went 12-6. Dragapult, Sneasler from Tay as well. Greninja. My Arcanine is up here. This is all about me now. What else do we have? Oh, not much else, because I had a pretty bad season, huh? Oh, there we go. Rotom Wash. Damn, all of them. 5-7, 5-7, 5-8. Let's look at playoffs. The playoffs picture is here. Athens Altaria's Order versus Rap Yogurt in quarterfinals. Zodiac, the rematch between me and Zodiac. Project and Epics, very cool. And Calambrito versus Archangel. I've just non-stopped yapped, rambled, gossiped with you guys for an hour and 15 minutes without a co-host. I'm tired. I will see you guys next week for the quarterfinals broadcasting. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all who played in the season, who didn't make playoffs. I'm very sorry that you didn't make playoffs, but, you know, someone has to lose. And that's okay if you lose. I lost the past 2 seasons, and I post it here on YouTube for you guys. So thank you. Again, Season 10 is going to be a little iffy because of school, you know, all that happy horse shit, so we'll see what happens. But I'm going to play Cobblemon and upload this video. Thank you all very much once again, and I'll see you later. Peace.